Welcome to the very first episode of the UCBL Ultimate Character Battle. This is the show where we take two of the most iconic and powerful characters from across fandoms and pit them against one another in epic, in-depth showdowns. There's no better way to kick this series off than with two infamous villains, one from anime and the other from video games, who both rule through tyranny, fear, manipulation, overwhelming power. Frieza, DragonBall's tyrannical emperor of the universe, and M.Bison, StreetFighter's dreadful dictator. Now let's not waste any more time on this intro. Here's a few ground rules for this matchup. For Frieza, I'll be using canonical feats from the two mainline Dragon Ball anime series. The Dragon Ball Super manga, the Broly movie, and video games including but not limited to Universe Fighters and Sparking Zero. For M.Bison, I'll be including material from the entire StreetFighter saga, on mainline games, crossover titles, Capcom, Namco X Capcom, even across Tekken, as well as the Undying comics, animated films, live action movies, and the cartoon series. With the ground rules set, I'm uncheatable. It's my job to find out who has what it takes and who's built to survive in this battle of tyrannical dictators, the series premiere of the UCBL Ultimate Character Battle Fight. Beyond the stars of Universe 7 lies an intergalactic empire built on fear, genocide, and profit. An organization so ruthless, it doesn't just destroy worlds, it sells them. This cosmic cartel is known as the Planet Trade Organization, a brutal, spacefaring syndicate where entire civilizations are wiped out like dust on a window, then flipped for resale like galactic real estate, according to series creator Akira Toriyama. God rest his soul. It was meant as satire, but with Frieza at the helm, it's pure terror. The original founder, King Cold, was also a tyrant who ruled with an iron fist, as well as an icy smile. But empires shift, and King Cold wasn't just blind to power. He saw in his son not just a successor, but a prodigy of pure malice. So, Cold stepped down, handing the keys to the kingdom over to his offspring. And that's where the universe's real nightmare began. Frieza wasn't your typical Dragon Ball villain who trained for power or fought for justice. Oh no, this dude was born powerful, and worse, born cruel. We don't know much about his childhood, but there's no redemption arc here. This isn't just some sob story villain. Frieza is class and cruelty wrapped in a designer cape. Imagine anime Patrick Bateman if Bateman could destroy galaxies and wore a purple island. Calm, articulate, smug, until he is bored, then he murders you. He isn't just evil, he enjoys being evil. In Dragon Ball, Ki is more than energy. It's a weaponized life force. Frieza mastered it without effort. And while Goku and Vegeta broke their bodies training for years, Frieza was out here sipping wine and casually planet hopping. His death beam is surgical, cold-blooded, the kind of move where he doesn't even look at you. He just points and ends you. He destroyed Planet Vegeta with one hand. No bluff, no hesitation, boom. 14.82 quintons of TNT. That's goodbye Monkey Planet energy. Why? Because of the legend, a prophecy whispered among saints. A Super Saiyan was coming. Rather than wait, Frieza tried to exterminate the bloodline entirely. That wasn't just strategic, that was paranoia-fueled racial genocide. Frieza isn't just the emperor of the universe, he's the Uncle Ruckus of space. Bigoted, condescending, and unapologetically genocidal. On that fateful day on planet Namek, he bowed the StreetFighter, evolving from his base form all the way to his terrifying final form. Along the way, he killed Vegeta. Not the planet, not the king, the prince. Just in time to face a fully recovered son Goku. The clash raged on for several episodes, culminating in Frieza surviving the experiment, only to murder Krillin in cold blood moments later. That fatal move pushed Goku past his limits and awakened the very thing Frieza feared the most: a Super Saiyan. Though Goku ultimately defeated him, Frieza wasn't destroyed, left barely alive and floating in space. And of course, Daddy Dearest King Cole stepped in to rescue him not long after. If that's not a plot twist, I don't know what is. Even after getting sliced up like a chef's prep board by Frieza Trunks, Frieza never stayed dead. He's basically Space Trunks. He just keeps coming back. First as a cyber, then as Golden Frieza, hell-bent on revenge against Goku, only to get killed again. And then brought back again, this time by Goku himself to join Team Universe 7 for the 1 hour tournament of power. He even fought alongside Goku to take down Universe 11's Juggernaut Jr. But it didn't stop there. In the manga, Frieza achieved the new terrifying evolution, Black Frieza, a walking apocalypse. This form was so powerful, he didn't just defeat Goku and Vegeta at the peak, he one-shotted them both at the same time. Some fans think Cell Max or Broly might be strong, but after that display, Frieza might just be on a whole different tier. Even the Oracle Fish, the one who predicted the arrival of the strongest warrior in the universe, may have been talking about Frieza, because this time, Frieza trained, waited, and ascended to greater heights. Frieza is more than just a classic Dragon Ball villain. He's a cosmic constant, a symbol of unchecked tyranny and racism. But he's also proof that even in the universe of gods and angels, the most dangerous monster might just be the one who smiles as he shows your planet to the highest bidder. If you're in Frieza's sights, don't expect a second chance. Expect a death beam to the head, or worse, a death ball to your home world. Because when it comes to being the emperor of the universe, no one plays the part like Frieza, and he will always be in your nightmares.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
Trilliums must kill them all.
One thing you should know about M.Bison: he's 100% a real dirtbag. I'm talking full-blown, lovable maniac wrapped in military swag. His backstory? Straight-up villain origin story levels of messed up. But unlike Frieza, who came from royalty, Bison made himself into a god of fear, violence, and power. Not much is known about Bison's early life, and he makes sure of that. What we do know is that he was once a martial arts prodigy trained in the spiritual energy known as soul power, a force tied to justice, balance, and enlightenment. But Bison, he wasn't interested in balance, he wanted control. He murdered his master, ripped the soul power out of his body, and used it to force something dark, something twisted. Psycho power. This ain't your average energy source. This is chaos given form. Pain weaponized. Hate made real. Then came Bison's answer to world domination. Shadowland. Ruthless paramilitary empire. Neck deep in drugs, weapons, and human experimentation. And at its rotten core, Bison himself, ruling with an iron fist. At his side, the brutal enforcer Balrog, the elegant but sadistic Vega, and a deadly squad of brainwashed assassins known as the Shaolin Dolls. Sound familiar? It should. Every fighting game or anime has a tournament arc, and thanks to M.Bison, StreetFighter is no exception. He launched the first World Warrior tournament, a global battle royale bringing fighters from every corner of the world. Some came seeking fame, others to sharpen their skills, but a select few, they came to end Bison. More on that in just a moment. Now, let me ask you something. Ever wonder why every one of them Bison's moves is called Psycho? Because he gets Psycho Shot, Psycho Inferno, and of course Psycho Crush. Bison doesn't just defeat you, he humiliates you. Head press into a teleport, then boom! Blast you through a wall like it's personal. And when that twisted power reaches its peak, you get final Bison. Or worse, is like Moon's form. In this state, he commands global orbital satellites to rain destruction across the globe, puppeteering world governments, elite fighters, and military tech like a caffeinated master. Don't even get me started on the list of people who hate this man, like with Chun-Li, Street Fighter's Queen of Thunder Thighs. Her father was a cop. Bison killed him. She joins Interpol with one goal: burn Shadow Lu to the ground. Guy, America's Sonic Boom Soul. His best friend Charlie Nash died trying to stop Bison. Now every punch Guy up was pure vengeance. Yuri Han, the psychotic spider kick queen. Bison's goons murdered her parents and blasted her eye out. She got revenge by joining Zen, the weapons ranks of Shadow, and went full crazy. Rose, the last wield of his soul power, literally Bison's opposite, light to his darkness. Once killed his own master, mentioned at the beginning, and possessed her just to extend his twisted life. Came, codenamed Killer Bee, one of Bison's dogs. Cloned from his own DNA, brainwashed to kill. But when she was sent after Dulcie, freed her mind, now she fights to take Shadow Lu down from within. See the pattern? Anyone who gets close to Bison either dies, breaks, or becomes his pawn in his twisted game of chess. Let's be real, M.Bison isn't just some thug with superpowers. He's Street Fighter's Thanos meets Palpatine, a tyrant with godlike ambition who wants the entire world crushed beneath his boot. He splits fighters who dodge bullets for fun. He's eating Hadokens to the chest like it's just another Tuesday. And when he dies, that's just intermission. He always comes back. He's basically Capcom's version of Hermes. Reoccurring, unstoppable, and absolutely unwanted. In Street Fighter V, we finally wiped them out. Pure Hadoken to the soul. But even that didn't finish him. His essence lingered. And in Street Fighter 6, he's back again. It's the Nameless Man. Memory gone, mind erased. That psycho power still bubbling under the surface. So that leaves two questions. What happens when his memories return? And what happens if Shadow Lu rises again? We don't have all the answers. Here's what we do know. M.Bison isn't just a fighter. He is a living symbol of domination, a dictator, a warlord, a dark messiah of chaos. He bends energy, minds, and entire nations to his will. And even when you think it's over, it's not. If he wants your soul, he'll take it. If he wants your planet, he'll claim it. And if he wants a rematch, get your Hadokens ready. Because when the dictator of Shadow steps back into the arena, there's only one thing left to say.
Your time.
All the data on both fighters has been analyzed. Now only one question remains. Can M.Bison show Frieza the true power of the Psycho? Or will the Emperor of the Universe bring death to this Street Fighter website? We're about to find out as we get ready for the first battle. What? It's the first episode, guys, come on.
The time has come for Shadow Lu to rise once again and eliminate any who stand in our way. Then, and only then, will the future of Shadow Lu be realized, with no one left to oppose us.
Ooh, ho, ho, ho! So this is the legendary M.Bison I've heard so much about. Not that I care for Earthlings, but your psycho power intrigues me.
No one comes to Shadow Lu grounds unannounced. Unless you wish to taste death, leave. Now.
Such hospitality you display. Unfortunately for you, I plan to destroy this planet and sell the remains at a high price. Hand it over, or face annihilation.
Annihilate me? Ha ha ha. How about I annihilate you and your army instead?
Psycho Crash!
You destroyed my fleet. I destroyed your army. And now I'll kill you and make a new ship out of what's left of your base.
You're welcome to try.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Too soon. I'm still alive. And now, you get to witness Golden Frieza for the first and last time. But for me, it was Tuesday. Ho ho ho! By all means, you're welcome to try.
Die, you wench!
Death Wave.
Akuma.
Are you such an idiot that you're in a hurry to die?
Hey, hey, hey! Quite the contrary. You've just fallen into my trap.
If this is all you got, then I have no choice but to... You fool! Now you die by my hand! Psycho-powered Street Fighters must be exterminated.
Ah, the whole planet? Come on, Frieza. Now I gotta call up Shenron and Whis just to clean up your mess. Anyway, let's not waste time. This fight was brutal, but also pretty one-sided. Let's break it down across the big four: attack potency, speed, strength, and durability. Let's start with attack potency. And to keep it real, Bison's best reads across StreetFighter comics and crossovers put him at around continent level, scaling as high as 1.1 times 10 to the 27th power joules. That's nuts, but not solar system shaking nuts. Frieza, on the other hand, he scales to Goku's 20 times Kaioken blows against Beerus, which rattle the entire solar system. Later forms only amplify this. He fought on par with both Goku and Vegeta in both their Super Saiyan God Blue forms, as well as their Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego in the manga. And in Heroes and Xenoverse, he scraps with gods and demon kings like it's punch. Bison's psycho power can dominate the planet, and Frieza dominates realms, giving him the edge through potency. As for speed, Bison dodges bullets, teleports instantly, and has impressive reaction time, but teleportation is a movement trick, not actual speed. Frieza, meanwhile, has created blows at faster than light speed, scaled to fighters like power, many of whom moved at 100 times light speed, even kept up with Dip Sojourn and Ultra Instinct Goku. And let's be clear, Bison blink teleports, Frieza runs wraps around light, so the edge and speed goes to Frieza. Now for the category of strength. Bison's a powerhouse in his world, launching fires across arenas, trapped in concrete, lifting grown warriors like they're stuck animals. Compare that with Frieza, tossed around Super Saiyan Goku like a bowl of salad, tank, dish out multi-ton strikes, and shrugged it off like a badass. Even once lifted, rolled a mountain-sized slab of debris during battle. Layman's terms, one is peak human plus recycled juice, the other is a cosmic level bruiser, which means the edge and strength goes to Frieza. Which brings us to our last category, durability. Bison has comeback hacks, his soul transference has saved him time again, but let's talk raw toughness. Frieza survived atomic explosions, took beatings from Toppo, Android 17 and Jiren, Tenka Hakai from a god of destruction, fought hours non-stop in the tournament of power. Even if Bison hops bodies, he still feels the pain, and that pain is here. Universal level obliteration, which allows Frieza to take the edge through ability and he wins. So, even with his Psycho Drive cranked to the max, Bison was never ready for someone who throws hands with gods. Frieza's power, experience, and cosmic ability completely overwhelmed anything the Street Fighter universe could throw at him. Even if Bison pulled a soul swap mid-fight, he'd be toast before the transfer is finished. This wasn't just a mismatch, it was a demolition. M.Bison may be a nightmarish and psychotic foe with enough of an ego to be Gilgamesh flesh. But when it comes to Frieza's superior AP, speed, strength, and durability, Bison was just a mid-boss in the final boss fight. The dictator of Shadow Lu's defeat was the most important event in his life, but for Frieza, it was Tuesday. The winner of tonight's UCBL matchup is Frieza. When we return to the UCBL Ultimate Character Battle League.